My name is Paul Hughes. I've been with Balanced Body for 17 plus years. I'm the production manager, the facilities manager, and also the safety guy. Spend a lot of time working with our HR department on workers' comp, things like that. I was a general contractor for 25 years, give or take. Ran several different businesses in that area and had known a woman who was the marketing manager here for many years. And at one point she approached me saying, hey, they have an opening for a production manager, you want to go talk to him? And so I did, and they hired somebody else. And then he came to the property one day, took one look and quit. And so that gave me my big in. Why do I keep coming here every day? I like the people I work with. It is true that the products that we make help people in their everyday lives. As an example, I came out of the construction industry when I first came to work at Balanced Body. Just prior to that, on my way to any job site, I would have to take 4 aspirin just to get my elbows over my ears in terms of the plane. And I saw chiropractors constantly. I was just always in pain. After working here for a while, some trucking company dropped a reformer off the back of the truck and crushed it, and I glued it back together, and Ken allowed me to take it home. And I don't profess to be a Balanced Body professional or a trainer or anything like that, but by using the reformer a lot on my own at home and with some advice from others, just doing a lot of very low stress, repetitive movements, was able to kind of rebuild the muscle around the shoulder joint and victory. When we were on 14th Avenue, that's 2 facilities ago from here in our growth, Kenny started out with 1 warehouse, and then he took another adjacent warehouse, and then another one, a 3rd, a 4th, 5th. And these were pretty low rent warehouses. They had low ceilings, lots of problems. For instance, we would have to stack pallets on the floor in the back of one of them, which was sort of our warehouse, to keep product up out of the water. When it would rain, it would always flood. And every day before we would ship, we would have to pull everything out of the warehouse and just array it in the parking lot to find the one we needed. And then we'd load the trucks and stuff would go out, and then we'd have to stack everything back up and put it back in this tiny little warehouse. And it was very crowded and compact. Those were the good old days, but certainly we've grown a lot since then. The corporate quality of Balanced Body has grown an awful lot. Through all of that, I think Kenny has remained the same. You know, it's really remarkable to me that he's been, he's as kind as he is, he's as generous as he is, and he just really believes in Pilates, and he wants to do the right thing at all times. And that's, I think, over the trajectory of Balanced Body from where we started to where we are now. I think that's pretty remarkable. Well, there was the time we gave a new employee some earplugs, you know, in the little package, and they're brightly colored. And we turned around, and he was chewing on them. So you have to be careful that you give a good explanation. Yeah, that's a great place to work. The gum's free.